like this.
What's that?
That's what they put it in nowadays. These kind of
Oh, it
shits.
comes in a Flintstones fucking chewable fucking
Yeah,
bottle.
you got. I had that one, and then I had this one. I kept the shit.
Hey, we're recording it. If you want to, maybe do you want to put a hat on, or are you cool with just going natural? Like
You want me to put a hat on? I'll put a hat
you
on.
can. No, I'm saying however you feel comfortable. I just didn't want you to be recorded and you not feel beautiful.
Nah, I would. I wish I would have cut my goddamn hair, but I'll give me a goddamn hat real quick. I'm put on my NASCAR hat.
You got
Oh,
a NASCAR hat?
yeah,
Oh shit! I don't got my fucking sunnies on, bro. I gotta get a character.
got my NASCAR hat.
I gotta have my sunnies on. I can't be letting people know what I'm looking at. You know what I'm saying? I got prescription sunglasses. I gotta use them, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know how
Yeah,
it is, bro. You can't even look a shooter in the eye these days. Yeah.
yeah, you can't, man.
All right.
Can't. You got
Dude, I
it
wrote this
or
intro. I wrote this intro for the thing, and I feel like it's appropriate. This is the intro to the magazine, first issue, Chainsaw magazine.
yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, may I have your attention, please? From way, way uptown to downtown to Chinatown and back around, coast to coast like buttered toast. It's your hosts, the lords of the liquor store, the dukes of the dime bag, the earls of EBT, the one and only Chainsaw Magazine. But I would say that's us, man. That's the WJMZ fucking. So for the viewers, this is my longest time collaborating companion. I mean, we've been friends since day one, but we've been working on a podcast since day two, and that that's all on the website, WJMZ record or WJMZ radio. We got it on the Chainsaw website. 4 or 5 hours of smoking blunts, hanging out in the
Talking
pussiest
junk.
projects, the Hope Tree. We
Yeah,
recorded a podcast on the streets of New York City, and it's fucking brilliant. You people should go watch it. And
yeah. Right by the train station too, and a little club next
yeah,
door
we
to
used
it.
to have to stop talking to let the train go by.
You
Remember?
remember that? Yo,
Yeah,
that is crazy,
bro.
man. Train,
One of the
it
last times
came
I,
at the perfect time. Every time we was talking, the train used to come by at the perfect time. We used to have like, you know what?
yeah. And when we said they need to legalize weed so that they can make this train more quiet. I went back over there like a year after they legalized it. I was sitting in Myrtle Broadway, and bro, I can't even believe we used to hang out over there. Because,
You
bro,
did.
it's so loud that you're like,
Can't hear you, bro. One second. Let that shit go by real
yeah.
quick.
And that's how you know you got a real friend with you too, who's like, hey, hold on, I want to hear what you're saying. 2 seconds, okay? But if you're
Yeah.
with somebody who don't really like you that much, they'll just let you keep talking.
Let you talk it. And then when the train go by, you just ask, yeah, you know what I'm just saying, bro. Nigga, what because I ain't here. What did you just say, nigga? You could have told me you ain't hear me.
Well, it's
You
great when
get
you got
that.
a yappy broad with you. Just let her keep talking when the train goes through, and then the train goes away, and she goes, "You know what I mean?" And I'm like, "Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
totally. I know exactly what you mean."
And they just turn around. See, at least somebody was listening. Yeah, you thought I was.
Yeah.
Man, we had good
So,
times out there, but you know,
yeah, a little background for the viewer. Akeem and I met at a liquor store in South Williamsburg. You remember the tall rocker dude who would come in there and we give each other tapes, and he'd take a shot. He was a skater.
I think I know you talk about.
And remember, I was like tripping because I knew him from San Francisco, and he just happened to come in the local liquor store. Yeah.
I
I just did an interview with him and his band Hightower. They've been a band for 25 years. They thought that was a trip too. Like,
wanted to tell you something about that liquor store too, man.
what
It shrunk.
do you mean? It's smaller
Yes, sir. It's
or
no
the
longer.
inventory shrank?
No, no, no. You see, remember they was located on Roebling.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Now just take Roebling, shrink it, and go around the corner.
So they moved?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That it had been in that fucking building since like the 20s or some shit, right? Like,
But just think about what I just said. Take it. Don't move it around the corner with the projects, not that direction. Let's move it around towards the Broadway.
yeah, yeah, towards the train.
Yeah, so you remember where the check casting place was on the corner?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They like next door to that now. They small, man.
Wow. Well, she's not a very good business person. I love her to
Uh,
death. Like she really, we had a really fun time. She was a good boss in a lot of ways, but she's not a very good business person. Like I lost all respect for her that day that she had us come to the back to try liquor, some Japanese whiskey or something, and then two fucking sociopath hood rats stole bottles of liquor from the fucking front, and then she had the
but
nerve
that,
to come and be like, "This is all of yours fault." It's like,
yeah, yeah, but you the one
no.
who called us in the back.
Yeah, you called us back there. You took us away from our post. Like you have to accept responsibility for this one. And she refused to because she's a hard-headed Polish lady. And then she
Yep.
had her husband come to work the next day. Remember that? He was all
Yeah.
intimidating. I am Anita's husband. I am Anita's wife.
Yeah, we know who you is, man.
She
We run you.
not only wouldn't take accountability for her fucking actions, but she tried to like intimidate me with her fucking beefcake Polish husband. Like that's so fucked up, man. That's so abusive. Like,
He don't. I ain't nobody care about him. Hey,
nah.
all the bad stuff we had on her was just out of control, man.
Yeah. We're not going to talk too much about that though,
Yeah,
because
man.
she may or may not have acquired that liquor store under nefarious
Yeah,
circumstances.
yeah.
Like,
That story's that story's long time from now. That
yeah,
stories we could tell a long time from now,
it was
man.
just a great. I didn't really need a part-time job when I got out there, but all my friends were kind of like jealous. They're like, "How come Millhouse just fucking hangs out all day? Like, why don't you get a job, man?" And I was
No,
like,
Millhouse. No, no, no. We ain't gonna start off like that. Tell them how we met. Tell them how we met.
"Was it? Well, it was at the liquor store, right?
Liquor store.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah. I got the
we
job. Oh,
argued. You remember we argued
oh, I remember. I
mad
was going to get
time
to that. I was going to get to that. But we got along really well at first.
at first.
And
Yeah,
then there was one discussion that was being had about the Bible and some shit. And I was like, I called you out on it. And you were
yeah,
ready to take me outside and fucking whoop my ass.
yeah,
And I was ready to
yeah,
go out with you. it wasn't,
yeah,
it wasn't,
yeah.
I was like, okay, well,
Wasn't
we need to,
surprising.
Anetta, can
I
we
see.
clock out?
I seen that in you. I said, "Oh man, I got one. This is my guy right here, man.
Yeah.
This is my guy."
This is the way it always goes with me though, is like people that like kind of hate me right off the bat, or if I butt heads with somebody off the bat, then we're gonna be like lifelong fucking brothers, and uh but then people who fucking love me, who are all crazy about me, especially women right off the bat, then they're gonna fucking try to stab me, break my glasses, fucking like
Yeah, I remember those times. I remember you
you
had
remember
met
when I
them
was working at
before.
the liquor store with a patch over
Yeah.
one glasses because the fucking chick stomped my fucking glasses out, dude.
Remember it was me and your boy. We told you don't do it like a rabbit. You do it like a rabbit, she gonna be attached to you. Next thing you
Oh,
know,
yeah. Fucking like a wild mule, bro. Akeem also taught me too. I was unaware. I had been chasing like a fun New York summer my whole life. I never really had like a live. I've been there to visit in New York in the summertime, and I did live there for a summer before that summer. But I was sober, and I'm like, you can't be sober for if you want to have a good, wet, hot, sticky, fucking New York City summer, you got to have some liquor in your veins, bro. And
gotta have liquor, gotta have some weed,
weed,
and
cocaine. Yeah.
whatever else floats your boat. That's what float my boat. Weed and liquor.
But
That's it.
I was dating this chick and we were fucking like mules, like you used to say. And it was hot. So I put the fan on and I got a fucking like rug burn on my dick. And you're like, I was like, because I said something about it at work. I was like, I don't got no STD. I got like a rug burn thing. And you're like, oh, you was fucking some dry ass pussy. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, you put the fan on her, didn't you? And I was like, yeah, we were hot. He's like, you gotta just sweat through that shit. You can't. That's
Got
rule
to,
number one to fucking in New York in the summer is just sweat through. Don't put the
sweat
fan
out.
on it. Don't put the fan on it.
It
Well,
keep everything juicy.
yeah.
The minute you dry it up, it's over.
You're in trouble. You're not going to
You
be
in
fucking
big
for 4 to
trouble.
6 weeks until that rug burn heals up, bro.
Exactly. Exactly. You're gonna be mad as a motherfucker. Trust me. You're gonna be mad.
But yeah, I did an interview with Thomas Morton from Vice. I think we're getting this. I think he might work with us. I think he might write. I'm just going to introduce him on the website like he already does work for us. And then if he gets mad about it, I'll take it down. But if not, I'll be like, I was just trying to encourage you, man. You seem like you're depressed. You seem like you need something to work on. Like you have a home here. Like we started this for you. Like for people who, I wrote an article about how Vice magazine betrayed us because now it's fucking, it's pussy as fuck. It used to be dope. you know?
Yeah.
Um,
So
but it's not like they went in a more legitimate fucking direction. They have like young J school kids who work for them. They're not hiring guys like you.
yeah.
Like that would be a great fucking imagine that if they're like, hey, Akeem, we're gonna send you to the Middle East. You'd be figuring out how to turn the fucking VIP room into the strip club to make it look like the Middle East. Like, yeah, we're out here. We out here in what is this again? Palestine. We're in Palestine. And it's just you
Yeah.
got like a camel drawn on the wall at Visions. Like
Yeah, man, 'cause shit. Middle East, I don't know about no
it's
goddamn Middle
crazy.
East.
It's a fucking war zone out here, man. Like
Yeah, man. Shit. Every second you gotta run for your goddamn life.
I was talking to a buddy of mine the other day. He's like, what would possess you to want to buy a house in Malcolm X's neighborhood in Omaha, Nebraska? And I was like, honestly, it was just cheap, and like I don't have a problem with black people, and black people don't have a problem with me. And
Nope.
he's like, yeah, but I mean, that doesn't, you don't have a hood pass that fucking goes all over the US. It's not, you know, and I was like, no, it's not like that. It's just they sensed something different about me. And I knew that I was a different kind of white boy the second time that I was in a housing project and somebody pulled a fucking rocket launcher out to show me, like, yo, Millhouse, check this shit out with like a
Oh
Soviet
yeah.
era. Like, that's how you know black people view you a little different than other white people. When you're in
Yeah.
two completely different project buildings,
Wait,
two
yep,
completely different criminals show you their rocket launcher
yep,
collection.
yep.
Like,
The
that's
reason why is because you spent this time in New York City. You was out here. I took you around different places. We saw different people and everything. And you seen how they were. And
yeah.
then once you left New York and certain people hear you talking around other people, they like, wait a minute. How the heck do you know how to talk? Don't worry about none of that. Just know I know. And then when they see and when the person they be shocked, they looking at like, what the hell? They trying to figure out who you was around. Don't worry about I was around some New Yorkers. Oh yeah, he
Yeah.
know. He
Yeah.
know.
They're
Yeah, you
like, they're
good.
trying to figure out which blacks gave this guy the information. Like, he
Oh,
knows the
New
handshake.
Yorkers?
He knows the
New
handshake.
Yorkers? He know the hint. You know what? Let me show you this rocket launcher. Yeah, you see this shit right here? You from New York. We can trust you. You good. Look at this. But your man over there, where you say you from again? Yeah, you need to be with him a little bit more. Cause he know the lingo. He knows the lingo. He was around the brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, he know it.
I was
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry I brought you around Juicy too much, man. I hope you didn't have to see his balls. But you
Man,
loved him, man. Like you guys are in the first episode of this podcast on Chainsaw. From I remember where I recorded, we were sitting on the couch and he had the fire hydrant in the apartment. Yeah, yeah.
and I
Um,
asked him, I said, listen, to this day, bro, I don't know how he got it. Wait, hold on, I'm getting a phone call. Hold on one second. Hello? All right.
smoke break.
All right.
See, and white folks watching, you need to learn that this is a common trait amongst your black friends. You need to exercise some patience. Sometimes you're gonna be talking and they're gonna get a phone call and have to answer it and not tell you why, and they're gonna have to just walk away for a minute, and he'll be back. He'll be back. He'll probably. Anyway, I just woke up trying to keep. I was just Oh wait.
Sorry about that,
No,
ladies
it's
and
okay.
gentlemen.
I was just informing. This is a tutorial. I was informing our white viewers. I was like, yeah, just so you know, if you want black friends too, sometimes this is gonna happen. They're just gonna get phone calls. There's gonna be no explanation. They're just gonna have to get
Yeah,
up, walk away, and then they're gonna
yeah,
come back, and they're gonna come back. I hope. Like,
yeah. That's black people shit, man. You know, shit happens, man. You know? I
I
just
didn't know
like to
too.
tell
I reconnected with my buddy Ahmad that we lived in Jamaica together, and he lives in DC. And I did not know that if you see a black guy talking on the phone in public with his earbuds in, or maybe even on speakerphone or whatever, there's probably 3 to 4 people on a party line that they're talking to for 4 to 5 hours at a time. They just
Yeah,
black people just hang out on the phone with each other. Like, I love it. I think it's great. I talk on the phone all day long. Like
yeah, man. I tell you, boy, phone calls be crazy sometimes, man.
now I gotta find my lighter. Hold on.
Yeah,
I'm finding lighters in like every pair of fucking pants I got. There we go. All right. Smoking
yeah,
again. Here we go. I haven't smoked in the morning in a while. I probably need to start because I be drinking too much these days.
gotta have a wake and bake, man.
I should start. I
Gotta
really
have,
should because it makes me too paranoid to drink in the afternoon. You know,
yeah,
because I'll be I work for myself. I do this fucking magazine all day, and fucking by 3 o'clock, you're like, there's no reason really not to. Nobody's telling me no, don't drink a beer right now. Like, but if I start smoking weed in the morning, then I get too paranoid to where I'm like, I can't drink until the sun goes down because you don't know what can happen.
oh man,
World's see, liquor makes me have no fear, but weed reminds me how fucking dangerous this world is. Like,
goddamn right.
yeah, and that's a
See,
good and bad thing. It's a good and bad thing.
liquor, liquor don't give a fuck. We gives a fuck.
Yeah, it's true.
See how? See, let me tell you the difference. Why I say that. Liquor wants you to keep drinking. We gonna stop you. You gonna cough like, hold on, nigga, you taking too much in right now. Cough it out. Cough it out. After you finish coughing out, okay, now we go back in. Liquor,
Yeah,
you gonna keep going. As soon as you throw that up, you can't even,
yeah.
once
Weed's like the
you get
weed's like
super
this.
high, you ready to eat.
Yeah. Well, I be mixing the tobacco, so that don't make it that staves off the munchies. I get the munchies bad little motherfucker if I don't have tobacco in my weed.
Uh,
But you know what's a good appetite suppressant? Is this
what's that?
fucking Texas heat, dude. It's hot as the devil's fucking in Florida, we have a saying, it's hotter than a bitch in this bitch.
Yeah,
This is the bitch that they were talking about. This is Texas
yeah,
heat. It's fucking bad, bro. Like,
you don't want to be caught up out there. That
no,
shit
I
out
don't
there.
mind it. I don't mind. I need to sweat, man. I'm tired of cold weather. But I'm kind of bummed because I went from moving it or living in an all black neighborhood to fucking Austin. Hey, Austin, paddleboarding's way of life, man.
Hey, dude. Hey, listen, man. It's the life, dude. It's the life, man.
I the one cook over here at the bar, he sells me weed and shit, and he I asked him, I was like, "Where's the black neighborhood in Austin? Like, where do you go get the good barbecue soul food?" And he's like, "The black neighborhood in Austin is in Houston. Like, there is no black fucking neighborhood here. Like, they done moved them all out over to fucking Houston. Like, they
You,
came around door to door and they're like, "You got a white girlfriend? No, all
you
right, you gotta go. You
gotta
go."
go. Gots to go. Here go your pink slip. You gotta go that way. Job is over, man. There's no more living over here. Yeah, man. That's how they was in Texas, man. I know a couple of my people that worked at my job. They moved over there to Texas somewhere. I forgot what part though and whatnot.
I was gonna
Like,
fucking if I didn't sell my house super fast in Omaha, I was gonna suggest you just go live in it. Like fucking Curb Your Enthusiasm. Like, do you take the kids, go live in a safe? I mean, it's not really a safe neighborhood, but it kind of is. Like, my street had like a bunch of old people on it.
listen, I tell people this, man. If you live in the United States of America, ain't no motherfucking safe neighborhood.
It's true.
Okay?
Yeah,
You go to the whitest town in the world. They motherfucking neighborhood probably they hood is probably just like a black neighborhood. Crazy.
yeah.
Just a little probably look a little more cleaner. But it's fucking probably crazy.
Fuck no. Have you been to a trailer park? It makes the
Oh,
fucking makes the
that's
project look
even
like
you by you saying trailer park from the they shooting shotguns and shit at each other, goddamn it. They doing all kind of crazy shit, man.
blowing up
Yeah, man.
fucking trailers with meth and shit, dude. Like,
Exactly. So yeah, man. It's all kind of hoods, different kind of hoods, just
we've
depending on where
we've
you
walked
live
through the
at.
projects a bunch of times in New York, smoking weed and shit, and but I've never actually gone into a project building until earlier. What was it, last year when I was in New York and Money, Bills, and Juicy took me over there. That ain't no kind of fucking place to live, bro. Like fucking
Oh nah, bro.
uh
That's like to me. That's like put it like this. Projects is a to me is a jail for family.
it's so crazy you say that because the first thing I thought of when I went in there was like, this feels like the fluorescent lights. It feels like the post
Like
office or jail. It's like it's getting you
yeah,
conditioned to go to jail. Like,
yeah, because it's like it's too many people, and then when you go to like in jail, they got different buildings that's next to each other, like jail, and then it's like one section where people go chill at. That's like jail, and there's always fighting and all that shit going on. And that's why you see people. Some people they don't walk through shit like that. They walk around the whole thing
yeah,
because they don't want to. You know, you walk through there, you don't know what can happen, and it's
yeah.
sad. You know, it's
Well,
sad that it gotta be
yeah.
like that.
I mean, I also commend you though, because I mean, you raised two fucking brilliant daughters in similar situations, and they didn't. I just felt like the first thing I thought of was like, this feels like a trap. Like this is meant to condition you to behave like you're in jail. Like it's meant for you to feel like jail is your second home. Like,
Yeah.
and
It,
like,
the way that one is, the way the projects move is like project life ain't gonna never change. You know what I mean? That thing is it's like being born in the war zone automatically.
yeah, and jail. It's like prisoner of war. Like you're like,
You know, and me, I be feeling sorry for the way the shit be gone because it could have been better than that. You know what I mean?
do
That's why
you,
when they talk about their projects out of town, and I go out of town sometimes, and I see their projects, I'm like, what the hell is this project? Nah, this is a complex, man. You just got houses that's the same. Nah, you don't know what projects is, man.
oh yeah, you would never know. There's some places
Projects
I've
is
been in California and Florida, some projects that I've been in, and you would never be you'd be in them and think, oh, this is just where
what is
electric.
the projects? Oh, where
Yeah,
you at? Where this what y'all call housing? Oh, nah, listen, man, this ain't nothing. You gotta have 10 floors and better. 10 floors and better.
check this out. I got this rapper dude. He was on like a wheelchair and he's got no front teeth.
See, my style is mad different. Yeah. When I spit
Oh,
bars, Mr.
I remember you
Magnificent.
showed me
I
that.
spit
Yeah,
like some little step.
magnificent.
Yeah, it doesn't really show very well.
I
But yeah,
remember when you
I got a
spit
little project tour.
magnificent.
I didn't feel good about it, man. I got to be honest with you. Like, I don't know how I feel about a lot of these like vloggers, like Tommy G and shit, that go into the hood and film hood tour videos. It felt as somebody who does get invited into those spaces on a day to like on a regular Wednesday, not with a camera. If after going in there with the intention of filming it and everybody being super cool about it, it felt bad to me. Like it felt wrong to me, to where I was like, I don't need to. This ain't right. This is like I hate to say it, but it felt like shooting animals in a fucking zoo, dude. And it's like, and even the animals going, shoot me, look, I'm a tiger. It's like, this is just more of
Yeah,
this conditioning that this place brings on. And it's like, I'm not participating in that. Like, so there will be no more hood vlogs. In fact, we're going to take you to the opposite of the hood and we're going to go to film them. We're going to go to Rodeo Drive or something and film them like a urban safari. Like, look at the rich whites in their Gucci loafers. Like, filming like a nature
hey,
channel.
hey, man, it's
I need some more coffee on.
me. Certain things, you know how I go, Mill. I go, I go off of the topic. Whatever's in front of me, that's what we got to deal with.
Oh, I know.
So if I got to go to those kind of neighborhoods, oh yeah, we're gonna have fun out there.
I would like to see you enjoy a place like Austin, but I know how difficult it is for you to get away from the city, from your family, and you've never been on an airplane. We were going
Oh
to film
no,
that, but
yo,
about a year
listen,
ago, were we talking about that? Filming your first
yeah,
airplane flight?
I remember you said, Nate, I don't. You said I don't give a shit if we got to take the plane to goddamn Jersey and you get on the train coming back. We
Yeah,
need to get on the plane.
yeah, yeah. Film it one like a quick flight. Like we'll fly from like New York City to Atlantic City or something, and we'll go
Oh
gambling.
man,
And then take the fucking New Jersey Transit back. It'll take fucking 16 hours, but but
all right.
We'll be smoking at every fucking rest stop and fucking.
If I had to fly there, I guess I'm flying back type shit.
Do you know the only thing that could make a plane crash worse for me personally?
See,
It's
there
one of
we
my
go.
hold on.
Don't
It's one of my
do
worst
it.
fears. But the only thing that could make it worse is if I had finally convinced you to get onto a plane and you're sitting next to me and this motherfucker's going down and you're like, you've completely disappointed me. Like you.
Oh nah, we don't. Oh shit, it's a package. Hold on.
All right, do you think? Do you think?
Oh.
Oh shit, we're still recording. I don't know. Whatever, man. If you've heard our podcast before, some shit like this happens, dude. Like, I'm gonna have to edit this one up. I try not to, but yeah, there's a band that's on tour. I've started talking about them on the website. We'll see them in probably Chainsaw Magazine #3. #2's done. Just to let you guys know. I just gotta edit it up, send it off to the printer, but it'll be available in a few days. It's really good. I said I didn't want this magazine to just be skateboarding and bands and stuff, and this next issue is pretty much just skateboarding and bands. So is what it is. Um,
So
I was just talking to the audience while you were getting your Amazon.
rang the bell. Nobody was there. Cool. I go check the window. What I see out the window?
Your
I
package.
see us not. Ain't no truck or nothing out there. But I see a boy running with a scooter, and I see a guy chasing him.
Bed-Stuy, do or die, baby.
And the dude that's chasing him, I know the dude.
You think the kid stole it, or you think the guy's trying to get him?
I think the kid did something. I don't know what the fuck he did. But if OG catch him, he's over. He's over. He gonna put the bink boom bop on him. You know?
What do you say? He's gonna fuck some ass. He's gonna.
Yeah, he gonna fuck some ass. He gonna take him to his parents and fuck some more ass. That's how it's gonna go down, man. You got a feeling.
I mean,
Don't let his peoples up the block catch him. Damn.
I was just talking to Thomas Morton yesterday about living. Sometimes I think about. First of all, I'm done with the winter, but I am also over having a car. So like, uh, get a load of this, man. The Subaru Crosstrek. They should call it the Cross Thread because every time I got to take a fucking wheel off on this car for a flat tire or the brakes or whatever, they say that the lug nut has cross-threaded on the stud, and it's $200 to replace it every fucking time. They got to put a new one in. So I had 2 flat tires in a week. It cost me $500 to get 2 patches. That should be $70. Like, and I was like, I think I can handle a little bit of winter
A little bit of
to
one.
go to not have to have a car anymore. But New York, when you're like, unless you're he said that Joan Didion, this like writer lady, feminist, she said New York is only fun if you're young and or rich, young or rich. So if
You
you're
know?
young and you're having a good time, New York's the best place in the world. If you've got a lot of money, New York's the best place in the world. And I can kind of relate to that. Like when I've been poor there, like, and I've been old there. I've been poor and old there at the same time. And
Yeah,
it's
it's depending on what the hell you doing.
it's true. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? We done sat in the projects where we look and I'm like, yo, Millhouse, I've been living out here in New York. Ain't never seen no Jewish people come out no goddamn project building. Remember that shit?
Oh
And
yeah.
the next thing you know, I said, hold on, they got their own building right there. I'm like, what kind of projects is these? Oh no. I was like, oh no.
Yeah,
Oh no.
one of our writers actually talked about Sham Rim. So one of the things that Akeem kept warning me about when we would be walking around fucking South Williamsburg smoking weed and shit is he would go on these like what some people might consider anti-Semitic rants. And I'd be like, yo, you gotta chill on the fucking Jew. And then you take me over one block, right? And you're like, I'm not talking about those Jews. I'm talking about these Jews in this neighborhood specifically who are a disrespectful group of people to black people to share a neighborhood with this close together, right?
Yep.
And sure as shit, we're walking down that road and they made it very clear that they did not want us walking down that road. They had the little Hebrew hammer guys come walk up real close to you, like let you know, like, I didn't see you, but I see you, like
Yeah. Yeah, man.
and those guys, how come those guys are just walking around with the gigantic fucking hats all the time? Like they're watching something. You know what I'm saying? Sham Rim, the Jewish mafia, they don't treat black people good. It confused me at first, but you had to show me some National Geographic of the fucking hood shit, Be like, yeah, this is not a protected religious group to us the way that they treat us. This is just another oppressive, bossy, shitty group of white people, like and the worst ones, really, if you think about it. Like
Yeah, man. I tried to
And
warn
then
him.
and then I ended up doing some research and reading about the Crown Heights riots and shit, you know. Yeah. There's
Yeah.
a long-standing tension between the Jews and the black people in Brooklyn. So I
Yeah,
can't.
man. It's just, yeah, it's I remember I tried to tell you, man. I tried to tell you. But sometimes it takes others, to bring it to your attention and be like, you know what? I heard that from somewhere else.
Yeah. I well no. I'm saying you convinced me so that back then, but it was just funny that it could come up in this issue. And then
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
but
it just come up and you
I've
already
seen it firsthand, and it wasn't that I didn't believe you, but now I'm so much older and patient than I was. And now I almost like being around people who are like, no, no, I don't believe, I'm not going to believe it. You can say whatever you want to say. Go ahead, make your case, stand and deliver. But until I see it, I'm not going to believe it.
believe it.
And
Yep.
so I just there's no disrespect to you at the time. And I know you didn't take it that way. It's just you're
Nah.
wiser than I am at the time, where it's like, I know, okay, no, I see, I hear you. I was there. I was there with you. Come here, rookie. Come around this
Let me
corner.
show you. Yeah,
Yeah.
let me show you something, man. Yeah,
In
you
fact,
see this right here?
I appreciate people who are suspicious more now in my golden years,
Remember, I used to tell you, I said, your Millhouse, watch how they look at us just because me and you just together.
Yeah, yeah,
And they used to look at us funny.
yeah. White boy and a black
Some
boy.
of them, yeah, some of them used to walk far away from us. Remember that?
Do you remember when the fucking the cop smart car? Everybody knows what a smart car is, right? The cars that you can park fucking sideways into a parallel spot. You could just pull right into a
Yeah,
parallel spot. You could fit two of them in.
yeah.
And they see us get on the bridge to go walk to the city, Williamsburg Bridge for you lames. They see us
Yep.
walk to get on the bridge. We don't have nothing in our hands. Our hands aren't
Nothing.
even in our pockets. We're walking like this. We're like a couple of lemurs. And and they came, they waited till we got about three-quarters of the way up the ramp, and they came,
Boom. Word.
but then went real slow by us, and then took off
Tried,
again.
word. Tried to see what we was doing and shit. Like,
You know
man,
what they remind me of is there was this old story. I don't know if they tell this in your community, but it's pretty common in the white folks. It's about this bear. And one day the bear goes over the mountain. And you know why?
what?
To see what he could see. And you know
Mm.
what that bear saw? The other side of the mountain.
He knew he was to eat
That's
over
all that
there.
he could see. Yeah, it's a nursery rhyme. But
He only can see is just the other side, man. That's
that's
it.
what he was trying to see. He's like, oh, hey, hold on. What's on the side of that mountain? That it's a white
Shit.
boy and a black boy smoking a joint. We're gonna catch them.
Yep. And
And
then he get kept up.
the other side of the
Ain't no.
mountain was all that he could see. Because
Yep. It's,
that was when
by
I
the
first,
time,
speaking of us learning each other with shit, that was when I had the men in
but
back,
yeah,
the
the Men in
nebulator.
Black. I was about to say that. I said we ain't even had no what you call it. We had the Men in Black on their ass.
Yeah.
What?
For everyone who doesn't speak our language, the Men in Black thing in the movie, they have like a nebulizer thing that you click it and it flashes and it erases your memory. I had a weed pen that would do the same thing. It was
And
supposed
yup. See,
medical.
this is when we was fucking with the weed pens before the weed pens was even popular.
Yeah,
See,
yeah,
that's what people gotta understand. Them shits is popular now, but we already had that
yeah. We're
years
like,
back.
you know how there's always the guy who reads like fucking Popular Mechanics or Science World, and he'll be the one with he's got the beeper with the screen. You know, you had the beeper with the screen on top. He's got the one with the messages on the side because he
Yeah,
stays up on new shit all the time, right?
all the time.
That's how
Yep.
we are with weed. Is we get newsletters, we go to support groups, we network, we
Get
hand out business cards, we get all the
get
new.
memos. We get all kind of memos and shit,
Yeah,
man.
he's got Flintstone gummy. He got Flintstone chewable gummy weed right now. Y'all don't got that.
You know, like man,
I got I got Chinatown weed. You didn't know that they
look. He got his in a container. You know what I'm saying? I got motherfucking shit to come in a fruity pebbles and all of that,
well,
and
what they
some
did was
salmon and some fish shit.
so get a load of this, man. You're gonna love this right here, right? So, um, the cook at the bar down the street, right? They hated me at this fucking bar. I'm kicked out now, but when I first went there, the white folks there fucking hated me. I mean, fucking hated me. Like treated me like shit. They'd steal my drinks off the fucking bar until I befriended the fucking cook, who happens to be a brother, right? And one day, me and him are sitting out on the porch and yucking it up, laughing, having a fucking great time. And then I saw one of his coworkers come in with like this shocked look on his face, like, what? Like, what are these two doing together? So then they couldn't fuck with me anymore. You know what I mean? Until they eventually did. But I think because they had fired him. So
Yeah,
so anyway, I don't talk to this guy for a little while, and he hits me up and he's like, "Yo, let me get $40, or let me borrow $40, man. I'll pay you back as soon as I can." And I was like thinking, I'm like, this guy's a cook, chef, whatever you want to call it. He works with a bunch of bartenders. Like he knows somebody who's a chef or a bartender or a waiter or something who's got $40. He knows somebody, but I know he doesn't know me well enough to pay me back. Right? This is a tactic, right? So the first thing I think of is the Bronx Tale, right? Where he says you paid $20 to never have to deal with this guy again, right? You know, he owes you $20, but you didn't like him, so let him have the fucking $20, and you'll never see him again. So I was like, is this guy worth $40 to never have to talk to again? And I was like, no, that's not an option. And I remember he sells good weed, right? And so the state of Texas is about to get rid of this fucking legal weed that they got here in the smoke shops.
yeah,
And I talked to the guy at the dispensary. I'm like, when's it happening, dude? Like, when's it good? Is it good? When are we going back to court? Like, and so then I went to the dispensary and they were like, oh, it's over on July 30th, right? So this guy hits me up asking and it being really like aggressive, insistent on let me borrow $40, like over and over, not being mean or aggressive, but just like
yeah.
hounding me to where I'm like, man, something, but I got to keep this door open, right? Because when they stop selling legal weed over here, then I'm going
I'm
to
gonna
have to
need,
call him up, right?
yeah,
So I was like, write me an article for the magazine and I'll give you $40. And he's like, I won't owe you. And I was like, no, no, because you'd be working for it. Right. And then so he wrote some bullshit article, probably fucking used AI to do it. But I wrote what I just told you. The whole preface is that
yeah,
scenario, the background on like legal weed in Texas, how I
yeah.
got kicked out of this bar, all this other shit, and how I got to keep this connection open so I can still get
Yep,
weed. You know what I'm saying?
exactly. Yeah,
And so it's going to be an entertaining article. But I thought you'd be proud of that, you know, that I didn't let
yeah.
him get me.
That's
He didn't understand that I'm the kind of white boy that people show rocket launchers to. He thought I was the kind of
exactly.
white boy that you could get over on, you know.
Nah, what makes you think that you're gonna get over on my boy? What makes
I'm,
you think that?
I did my master's. I did my street doctorate is from New York. Okay, like
New
I
York, you
went to
had
medical
graduated.
school.
You graduated.
Yeah,
You went to medical school of the streets. You know what I'm saying? You
yeah,
got your diploma. You got your diploma of walking the hoods. So what more do they want?
yeah,
What more do they want? There's no
yeah.
more they need.
No, you
You've
gotta you
been a,
gotta
you like you've been around it.
you know, as a matter of fact, black people are probably like easier to because it's like I was telling you when I was in Omaha, like the white people there really hated me. They got a whole I understand now how Malcolm X could come out of Omaha, Nebraska with his deep hatred for white people. Like uh because they have a different breed of hateful whites there. Like
Yeah, they
they don't
hate
like
their own kind.
they don't even like the whites unless they're their kind of white, you know.
Exactly. Like,
And
oh, what you just said? How you talk? Oh, now we can't mess with you. You
yeah,
talk
no.
like that.
Dude, somebody said what to me one night. A kid was trying me at the bar, and I started getting when I get drunk, I get a little more ghetto, you know. And I was like, "What the fuck are you doing, fucking with me?" Like, grab my glasses right off my face, right? And I was like, "What the hell is wrong with you?" Like, I turned into Bernie Mac, you know. And like, uh, and this white girl from across the bar is like, she goes, "Why is he talking so ghetto?" And I was like, "This is not fucking like this is not an act. Like, yeah, I'm definitely it is an act, and I'm trying to when it's time to talk tough, I'm letting you know. I just come from a different environment, you know, from a different jungle, you know, and these people live in a
Yeah,
zoo. They're not even from, they're zoo animals. I'm a wild animal. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. They was trapped over here. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? You've been around.
yeah,
You're
yeah, yeah.
not a you a wild animal. You know what I'm saying? You out there.
I'm
So
feral.
once you flip out like that and she like, oh, talking like that, other motherfuckers looking like, oh shit, wait a minute. I think we messed up on this one. You ain't scared of nobody.
Like,
That's one thing you people don't understand. You could be the biggest person in the world. Heart.
heart. Yeah, big time.
When
I
they
got a
see
lot
you
of heart.
got heart, they like, oh, this man, he ain't scared, man. Nah.
You know what living there was like? Well, I had like a bunch of stalkers and shit too, like females who wouldn't leave me alone. But what it was like is you remember Dave Chappelle, The Mad Real World? Where he says they put the black guy with a bunch of white people and then they treat him like shit and then when he goes crazy they're like whoa like
Mm.
it,
Yeah,
I was that guy around these white people where they were like putting me in situations where somebody like me is going to react a certain way, you know, and then going like, well, this guy's a fucking psycho. It's like you all don't even know what you just did. This is not normal. You don't fucking treat strangers like this. Like, but again, when I bought a house over on the north side and I was around a bunch of black people, it was nothing. Like there was never it was a pleasant experience living in that city. They treated me fucking with respect first. Like, and I never earned any disrespect, you know? Like
yeah.
the one time that it even we almost had a problem over there was because the house next door caught on fire and I called 911 to have them put it out. And the next day, everybody's looking at me kind of funny. They're like, "You called them?" And I was like, "Yeah, it was the fire department. I didn't fucking call the cops to come shoot it and beat it out. You know, like I fucking like called a fire truck. Like,
Yeah, man.
but yeah, it was a good time. You know, every time since I've left New York, man, every time I'm in a new place, you're the one friend that I'm like, I wish I could share this with Akeem. Like, I got friends all over the place, and
Yeah, man.
some of them will never go to these places. But like, I'll be smoking a joint, standing on the corner in Long Beach, and a low rider will go by, and I'm like, I wish Akeem could see that. Like, you know, one of these
Hey,
days,
man.
man, one of these
One of
days,
these days. One of these days, man.
we're gonna be
You
old
know?
ass, gray haired, crinkled over old men. Like, look, that's a Lolo. Like,
Nah, I can't. I ain't gonna let it get like that. But I'm gonna do it sooner or later.
yeah, I think I'm gonna end up a crippled old man like that.
Oh man.
But it ain't like anybody didn't warn me, man, with all the skateboarding and shit, you know. So everybody said you're gonna end up a crippled old man, and here we are, 40 years old. Look at all this gray, bro. See this? See these white walls, bro?
I see the white walls. I got a lot of white walls too, man.
Yeah, we getting up there.
But you can't. How you say? I'm not ashamed of that. Let's just let you know. It's a lot of wisdom, and I've been around for a long time. Seen a lot. Done a lot. You know?
It's funny. I said I was getting more patient, and that's true. Um, but I'm
Yeah.
also
The older
I'm
you get, the
also
patient you more you get more patient with things.
but I'm also a little more impatient with certain other things. I couldn't really tell you what all I don't have a list written down of what all of them are, but
Listen,
it's pretty much the
you
reason I don't hang out at the bar anymore. Is like when I get
you
a
can't
nice little
you can't be Millhouse if your ass ain't impatient. Goddamn it! Trust me, you cannot be Millhouse if your motherfucking ass is not impatient. That's for sure.
yeah.
That I know.
I mean, I've mellowed out a lot. I talked to a friend of mine I haven't talked to since or for like 10 years or something, and he was like telling me what it was like hanging out with me, like that there was a point where things would turn with drinking.
Yeah,
I'd be like, oh, okay, like or
I
or
remember
just to
times I
like
used to get
popping
mad at
off at people all the time, like. that shit too. I don't do that really, not for any reason. It's just like sometimes you know what it is more is that like I know I'm well intended when I say some smart ass shit to somebody, but now I'll look at them and be like, if I wasn't in the mood to hear some shit like that, I wouldn't appreciate it, no matter how well intended somebody was. Like, so, so I just keep my mouth shut a lot more now. Like it has nothing to do with violence or anything like that. Like it's just more
Yeah,
empathy. Like I'm an
I
old man. I
remember.
don't want to be bothered by some smart mouth little fucking bastard. Like,
I remember times you saved a nutter a couple times. And I remember, hey, dude, come on, let's go smoke this. Come on. And I was arguing with him at the liquor store.
yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
come on, leave it alone. Look at your house like, all right, dude, all right. Yeah, don't worry about it. Let's go.
Dude,
Go record something. Come on, leave it
they have like
alone.
remember they had the Big Brothers and Big Brothers, Little Brothers programs? Like we need an Ebony Ivory like peer mentor program where we hook adult men from different fucking race, ethnic background, where everybody, like what if you boy had like a hippie friend who's like, come on, man, let's go get some kombucha. Don't, like,
Yeah,
relax,
dude,
you boy. Like,
relax. Cause I remember that time going back and forth with her, this and that, and we was about to take our break to go smoking shit. And I remember he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna come back up. We out." All right. Next thing you know, I see me arguing with her, going a little back and forth. He was like, "Akeem, come on, dude, let's go." And I'm sitting there going back and forth. We like, dude, let's go. Leave it alone.
I had the
Just
hat in
leave
the.
it.
We used to keep
Yeah,
the blunt in the hat, so we'd be
in
smoking
the
these
hat. Yeah,
banana boats.
yeah. And I was like, you know
It's back
what?
when you still had to hide your weed. It was like right on the cusp of legalization. We got to
It
smoke weed.
right.
We recorded. That's why
But
WJMZ.
we ain't
It's a
even give it.
historic.
This is historic. This shit was recorded when shit wasn't even legal, and we
Yeah.
was out there doing it like
That's
it
why
was
people need to
legal.
go to chainsawmagazine.com, click the WJMZ radio button, listen. It's a 4 hour mix, so you can scroll anywhere on there, and it don't matter where you land, it's going to be good. And it's the last documentation of the last days of what it's like to smoke blunts illegally on the street in New York. Really, that's a historical record. That's
Yeah,
what we did.
man. We did it everywhere. Yo, hold it down. That's them
We
right
have
there.
important lessons on like how to walk when you're walking down the street smoking a blunt when it's illegal. You can never go back. This is useless information now, but if you like
Now, yeah,
history,
it's
if
useless.
you
Yeah.
like history, then you want to watch it or listen to it. It's all listening experience. But
Let's just put it like this:
you
if
walk
you live in
against the
the
car.
town, yeah, if you live in a town where you cannot smoke, the best thing you better do is walk against the cars,
Yeah.
meaning cars coming towards you so you can see what's coming. The minute you walk the way with you don't want cars to see what you're doing, guess what? You're caught.
Yeah.
Because you need time to flick it, step on it, swallow it, whatever the fuck you want to do to get rid of it. You need to see what's coming.
And when
Yeah.
sometimes when I smoke a blunt, especially the first one of the day, I might have to take a pee.
Oh yeah.
And where do you pee when you're walking in New York City?
Oh shit, man. You have to go in between the cars,
In between the cars.
tree.
Exactly. Bingo. Ding 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 ding.
You know, if you got a big ass tree, you better find a tree in the car. That's the best spot.
Yeah, a
Why?
tree in a
You
car.
can't you can't lose. It doesn't matter. You can't lose which way you go.
Yeah, because you can find yourself in a situation where you're peeing in between the cars and you're showing your dick to the people walking by on the sidewalk, but the cops can't see you in the street. Or you can expose your dick to the street and then the people on the sidewalk can't see you. You know what I mean? You gotta.
Hold on real quick, Nate.
Okay.
My boy Nate.
Well, Chainsaw Magazine #2 coming soon. Matter of fact, we haven't sold too many copies of Chainsaw 1, so you guys should go get that. It's really good. We don't drop hits, we drop classics.
That's the same one that they had left in front of our door.
And what else? I feel like if I keep talking, it won't record a key. Yeah, there we go. Did you get your package?
Yeah. All right, I'll go get a coffee in a few. All right.
Hey, we can cut this short if you want, bro. If you got shit you got to do.
No, she just came inside.
Oh, okay, cool. No, that's fine.
It's still ten
Saying I don't.
something.
I feel like I'm always trying to keep people on the Zoom longer. I'm like, we gotta, because you only used to get 40 minutes for free of recording, so I paid the monthly thing,
I
and
know. So
you get more
this is
than
the
40.
first. This the first time like I'm using it. I ain't. It's the only way me and you get to conversate and chill. Cause
Yeah.
you over there, I'm over here. You know what I'm saying? So we
Remember when we
test
were
it
kids
out.
and
You know?
we people said that you were gonna be able to do this in the future, and we're like, yeah, I'll see it when I believe it, dude. And now look, here we are,
Look
Texas
at
to
this.
New York, video
I know.
call. Yeah, it's the future,
Crazy.
dude. It's the future. We're 40 and we can video chat. Like,
Look what was given to me, man.
who is that?
That's
Michael?
some elite neighbors.
Oh, I don't know. Hold on, I got one for you. Hold on one second.
Some elite neighbors right there, man.
Check this one out, dude. Fucking, uh, I gotta get it in front of my face or something. Casey
Oh,
Stengel, New
fuck
York,
yeah.
New York Metropolitan's batting coach. And look at him. He's
Oh,
so angry. He's like, "What do you call that? A fucking swing? What
yeah.
is
What
that?
are you doing? What are
Yeah,
you doing?
that's
That's that hand. What are
yeah.
you doing?
What are you
Why
doing?"
would you swing?
Yeah, that's the best baseball card.
What was that?
My friend sent me a fucking Mets hat because she thought it was like she didn't know that like Omaha was like a city, you know? She thought I was like Billy Crystal and fucking City Slickers, like out there on cows and shit. She's like, you need the fucking Billy Crystal hat from City Slickers. And then when my homie Khan saw it, he gave me this. He's just like buying a bunch of random fucking baseball cards. He's like, this is like your spirit animal. Like, what are you doing? What? Jimmy from fucking Queens. I cannot with this guy.
Yeah, that one is. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
What was that?
Oh, dude. So I used some clips. You know how we would kind of film little things here and there. We mostly just catch up and hang out when I come back to Brooklyn, but we'd film little things here. So years and years ago, I found a fucking camera on the L train. We talked about this, and I thought there might be like some weed or some money or like a bomb
Yeah,
maybe in it. And you were like, there would never be a bomb in that. It might be some shit, but it would never be a bomb.
nah, never be a bomb.
And
We black people don't fuck with bombs, man. We don't do shit like
so
that.
I had filmed some stuff with that, but I kind of made this like I filmed like some stuff, and then the on the tape of that camera, it had a guy jacking off. So we were like, this guy doesn't want his camera back. You know what I mean? Like he's got his tape of him jacking off on it. He don't want nobody to look him in the eye that's seen that camera or seen that footage.
Yeah,
So I kept the camera. I ended up selling it like later on, but I kind of made this like short film that's supposed to be as if I made it with that camera entirely. But there's some footage of you in there, like giving the burrow breakdown with the asbestos tape. You know, they're like don't go over there to the Bronx. Like, yeah. And
yeah.
then some of that
It's
footage of
still like
us,
it. You still don't want to fucking go over there now. That shit is fucking wild, wild west for real, big dog.
dude. Now that I'm older and I fucking I have a hurt back and shit, I don't want to be anywhere dangerous. Like, if I can't fight my way out or run away, which I can't do anymore, like, then I don't want to fucking I don't want to be
Yeah,
anywhere where
listen,
anything could go off. Like,
listen. Brothers our age, the best thing to do is to stay out the goddamn way, man.
yeah.
It's the best thing to do.
Well, if you don't, I mean, that's what in the
These
animal
little,
kingdom.
I don't know.
In the animal kingdom, older bulls are often fucking killed to make way for the younger ones. So it is better for us to stay out the way. Like stay
Like,
right
okay,
here on Zoom, stay making a
yeah,
little
you go
podcast.
do your thing. Go ahead, do your thing. Go ahead. You can have it. I don't care about it. Don't want it. You
I think
know?
that's why me and this kid, he's a playboy too. This kid that lives around the corner, he's another kid who sells me weed. And he's hated automatically by people too, kicked out of bars for no reason, all that kind of shit. And I was telling him the other day, I was like, bro, like you're younger than me, you're gonna figure this out when you get older, but like it's because you're slinging dick. You're throwing your dick around like a frisbee, like, and you're probably doing it effortlessly, like I did when I was younger, you know. And
Yep.
dudes who are out there trying hard, doing sit-ups and push-ups and fucking 401k and a
And
career,
all that shit.
they don't want you around, bro. Like they want what you have and they want to buy it and they will do whatever they fucking can to get rid of you so that they
Yeah,
can have it. Like, and that's really it's always been like that, dude. And I'm really up to a point where I'm not saying I'm scared or I'm beat down or anything, but I'm too goddamn old to have to keep putting a flag up everywhere I go of like, I'm here,
like,
goddamn it.
oh
You're gonna treat
man,
Millhouse with some respect, you know?
yeah. I know, man. It's hard, man.
No,
It
I'm kind of
doesn't
I actually understand more now why you kind of have an old spirit, you know? And and you've been on this stay out the way shit for a long time.
matter.
And and I'm just now
Yo,
I'm just now catching up to it. Like where I'm like, oh no, yeah, he had it figured out. Like,
yeah, like it's certain things you just gotta like, you know what? That's it. Enough is enough. Keep that shit over there. You don't want nothing to do with it, man.
yeah.
Cause
Dude,
shit
I'm
could get
even
out
getting
of control.
I'm like dating less and shit than I ever have too. And it's on purpose. Like just because some days I'll be sitting here and I'll have a good day, I'll be in a good mood, and I'm like, oh, I could go hang out with this chick tonight, but I'm gonna spend $200 and she's probably gonna there could be some fucking drama with her, you know, like and I'm like, I'd rather just sit at home, save $200 and watch a movie and go to bed early, you know?
You want me to tell you what that is, man?
What's that?
I figured this shit out, man. That's that old man shit. I got that shit too.
The old man
Coming,
itis.
yeah. It's like that young boy shit that we used to do. Just sometimes you want to do, you don't want to do it all the time.
I
It'd
know
be like that, man. It'd be like that.
growing
I didn't want to sign up for the shit, but
I just feel like I actually did. I mean, the way that I look at it is I was the most wild and the most youthful when I was like I don't know anybody who took being young more serious than me. Like I had a ball until my late 30s of like anything I wanted to do, anywhere I wanted to go, anybody I wanted to spend time with, like any
yeah,
action, anything I wanted to say, anybody I wanted to slap if I needed to,
yeah.
like
That's how I felt
and
around
now
that time.
I'm on the back 40. That's the way I look at it.
See,
Like every time I have a
you
desire to do something like lame or fucking slow and low to the ground, I'm like, yeah, because you're 40, because you were young and wild when you were supposed to be, and now it's time to be an old man. You're in the right to do it. I don't feel like I'm chumping out or anything. Like,
see, you boy, we done did mad shit together. Me
yeah,
and him, we did mad shit together. Jeff, Berto, we done did mad shit together when we was young. So when I got older, the shit just did it already.
yeah,
You know, all the partying and all of that stuff, but did it already. And then nowadays, you can't really go to a party. Go to a party, you gotta go to a party with a goddamn bulletproof vest on.
yeah. Fuck that. You wouldn't catch me in a group of people at
You know
all.
what I'm
Like,
saying? Because
yeah,
you don't know what the fuck could happen.
that's
Anything
always
can
some shit, and it's
happen
always some shit, dude. Like,
all the time.
yeah, I don't do groups.
It never fails.
I
I don't
said
do
I
no
had to
more.
go. I didn't have to, but for the magazine, this band offered for me to come out and shoot them and write about them. So I was like, I should be polite and go, even though I hate groups of people. Like,
Yeah,
and so if I'm in a group of people, I got to fucking drink alcohol to fucking even just deal with it.
right,
And
right,
and there are only two people on this planet that I like to fucking drink alcohol with, you know, straight up.
right.
And one of them's you, and one of them's my mom. Like, because I know that nothing, we're only going to have good times.
Good
Yeah,
times.
I'd say that the last couple of years, the only bad thing about drinking is like hanging out with people who can't handle it or can't handle having a good time. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
they get their feelings hurt or they get all tight, you know? Like I don't think in fact, we've only had one disagreement in the 10 years that I've known you, and that was there was no alcohol involved.
no alcohol involved. It was
Yeah.
just that one time.
Yeah.
Motherfucker Millhouse say, listen, we go the fuck outside. We can have this talk outside, man, if you want to. Okay, let's go the fuck outside. We can go do that. Listen, all that extra shit you ain't gotta be doing, man.
I just
This and that.
disappear and you get a phone call and it's like, I'm already outside. Akeem, where you at?
Like, I'm like, oh, this little motherfucker outside of it. Let's go, man. We go see his ass outside, man. We go check him. Then from then on, it's like, nah, that's my boy right there. And everybody kind of hated that shit because they thought that they wanted that fallout between me and you. I
Really?
already felt that. Yeah,
Oh man, that's messed up.
I already felt
I do
that.
feel like I disappointed fucking Norberto and Jeffy though, because we could have had a better show if we had spent more time getting there. Like they wanted to do like sports news kind of stuff. And like we could
Nah,
have.
they was too they wasn't too talkative.
Well, that
Cause
too. He would get really nervous on the microphone, and you wouldn't. We take to the mic like fish and water, and he would get kind of like huffy and puffy to where you're like,
yeah,
"Just calm down, bro." Like,
yeah,
and then I deleted the recording of the first episode that we made, yours and theirs, and you were like, "All right, man, I'm not happy, but we're gonna make another one because that was good," and they were just kind of like disappointed to where it's like, "Oh man, like this guy." Why are we even taking this serious? That's the way I felt. I don't know if I was right or wrong about that, but but I'm glad we stuck with it.
yeah,
I don't know. I carry guilt with like little things like that. They always gnaw at me because I'm a good person. You know what I mean? Like I know I wasn't as good
yeah.
of a friend to Norberto and Jeffy as I could have been because
Listen,
they gave me the piece of big fish when we ate fucking Dominican food together. That's an honor, bro. Like that was
listen.
respect.
When when everything like basically everybody had their own crew.
Yeah.
Me and you, um,
Daisy and what's her name? Nicole.
yeah, and then Berto and his brother. And then when you boy came, we added him into the mix. But other than that, it was like me and you got cool, and they didn't really like that shit because I felt like even though I known Berto enough for years, like y'all niggas ain't supposed to feel no way about shit though.
Nah. Yeah, it's a little weird.
Cause there's certain times motherfuckers was acting different and shit. So
Oh man, I didn't even notice. That makes me upset. People are
yeah,
people though, man. There's not much you can do about it. Everybody's
I
got their
mean,
fucking feeling. We need to leave your feelings at home day, you know?
and then I used to
And
see when
and then the
motherfuckers
day after
Dave,
that needs to be mind your motherfucking business Monday. Okay.
and then the crazy part was when after when you had left, how you was still coming, and I was, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I got fired and I would still come up to the liquor store to record the podcast.
Yeah, they used to feel a way about that shit.
Well, I know
That's why I used to talk shit about that shit.
uh I definitely picked up on the vibes closer to the end. And then I ended up, I think the last couple times I was there, I stole some booze just kind of as a fuck you to Aneta and
Yeah,
the whole fucking place. Like, because I didn't really need to be stealing, but it was like it was a theft of like principality.
yeah,
You owe me this for pain and suffering for what I had to do. But in all reality, though, that was such a double-edged sword working there because what the viewer doesn't understand is that like she was for the most part a pretty cool boss compared to other bosses. Like we had a ping pong table. We would have
yeah,
push-up contests. We could drink liquor at work, like
yeah. It
we
was
were
it
the,
was alright.
she
I
looked
met
the
I
other
met a
way when we
met
would
a couple celebrities there and whatnot.
who?
I met Cal Pfeiffer there, Cuban Gooding Jr. I met the guy that played the FBI agent in the what is that? It was a TV show with J Lo. I think it was called Cold Blue or something like that. And it was this FBI guy. Yeah, he used to come there during scenes, bro. Like they be doing a scene and here come during the break. And here come get him a fucking little small shot of Tito's all the time. And
Dude,
then
we
Cuban Gooding Jr. He used to come. He came twice, and he used to buy it was some kind of vodka. I forgot what it was. Then Mikel Pfeiffer came. He came particularly looking for Kettle One. He walked all the way in the back, and I had to stop him. And at first, I didn't know who he was. I'm like, yo, bro, this is the reserve. Everything is over here. Then when he turned around, he's like, oh, my bad, my bad. I said, Mikel Pfeiffer. He looked. I said, oh shit. I said, what you looking for, bro? He said, yeah, I'm looking for I was like, yo, let me get a picture real quick. Got a picture with him. That shit is in my old phone, kid. I can't even find that shit.
That's
And then
cool.
that's when I took him and I showed him, you looking for this kettle one? He like, that's the one I'm looking for. He said, you only got this size? I'm like, nah, we got the big size right here. Boom. He like, oh yeah, let me get this one. Boom. He bought that. He was saying he was over there shooting a scene somewhere too. I'm like, damn, I think it's a green room or something somewhere around over there where they be shooting movies and shit at.
You want to hear some
That li-
crazy? Oh, go ahead.
that diner, I think it's that diner that used to be over there on Broadway or something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
I think they be shooting like a lot of movie scenes is in that motherfucker, man.
All of Brooklyn, like where Juicy lives, where you came over and hung out a bunch of
Yeah,
times. Yeah. Right around there, Netflix bought a bunch of those fucking warehouses and turned them into studios to shoot like sets, like in LA, but it's in fucking William or
Brooklyn.
in Bushwick.
That's
What
great.
we used to call it West Bushwick as a joke because they call it East Williamsburg, you know. But
Yeah, 'cause if you look at the map, it is on like kind of what that shit is
it's
fucking
right on Bushwick Avenue, so it's Bushwick.
yeah,
But they bought the building across from Juicy's, and that's like housing for the people, the stars, celebrities who be working on the fucking sets and shit, right? And
yeah.
now they've made it like some kind of ordinance in the neighborhood where they have to be like single occupancy, those big flats, like how Juicy has, right? But he has four
Yeah.
motherfuckers living in there like a hippie pad, you know?
They got
And
that over there too.
but they're
They
gonna,
got like
but no, but I'm telling you, that whole neighborhood, give it probably less than 10 years. I don't know. I'm not really good at predicting. And but that's gonna be like Studio City, man. It'll be like all celebrity. They'll probably have those
they
little
might
you
yeah
see in the
things
movies, the
they
gate
going
that comes
yeah
up.
they probably gonna ban motherfuckers from going over there like Hollywood. Son, you can't come over this area no more. So you gotta drive all the way around.
Yeah,
I got
exactly.
a feeling that might happen, man. Cause
Dude,
there's so much over there.
they would come through because once they buy that McKibben Lofts, if the Hasidics ever sell it, which you don't know, it's 50-50. They may sell out, take a lot of money, or they may rent it to them or something. But like either way, if the movie people get in that building and it's not residential anymore, that whole fucking neighborhood is going. It's Studio City, baby. Like it's gonna be like when you see in the movies when you pull up at the Warner Brothers lot, but it's gonna be North Brooklyn Productions in Bushwick. Like
Yeah, man, that's
crazy.
crazy.
And that's the kind of thing is like, I think maybe that's like why, you're a native New Yorker, so it's never going to not be like home and like your favorite fucking place ever, you know? But for me, it's like, I think I kind of fell in with uh, the transplant community, and like watching that part
Yeah,
go away because of this like bigger wave of gentrification. People talk about gentrification, but it's like the first waves are good for certain neighborhoods. And then when things like this happen, where a business comes and just buys a chunk of land, that's the real like
that's
uh,
the real. That's
downside of it.
real
Like,
fuck. Yeah, that's when
that's
they gotta start. People gotta move out, move over here. It'd be crazy, man. But it's
when you turn,
the way it look now, it's for the better. Things change. Certain areas is not doing what it used to do. It look different.
that's true, man.
You know, and so sometimes change is better.
Yeah, it's
I'm
true.
with it. You
I'm
know,
starting to, I'm also getting to a point of not caring because I may have just turned 40, but like I think about some of the people that I looked up to when I was younger, and they all died like when they were like in their mid 50s, early 50s and shit. And I'm like, I've been living the same lifestyle as them. So this is the first birthday I've had where I'm like, yo, bro, the race is more than run. I think that's part of the reason why I don't trip on a lot of shit anymore. Because it's like, bro, I'm like an old man. I literally am like like an octogenarian in fucking street years. You know what I mean? Like,
listen, man. Me and you are on couple steps away from the AARP group, son.
I know.
You feel me? So getting up there, you know.
Well, I had to slap the shit out of Juicy when he was in town, and I'd do it again. Give me a time machine, I'll do it 100 times. I'll do it. If he acts the same way he did, I'd do it again. But I did have a realization after that because the cops he turned around. This is why I don't fuck with him. Is he fucked around? I had to slap him. That's cool. Sometimes you got to slap your buddy. Sometimes you got to tell your buddy to fucking step outside. Uh, but then he turned around and called the cops on me. Tried to get me arrested when I'm in a fucking sling with a broken collarbone, bro. Like, and so the fucking cops show up at my house and I don't even let them in. I'm talking to them through the door, right? And the one cop is a lady. She's being real patronizing, like Nate, or what's my alias on this one? Ellis, come outside. We want to talk. Like she's saying it like a mean, bitchy, mean girl, like
Like it's a setup.
yeah. And I was like, and then I was like, he tried to attack me. Like, isn't Texas a mutual combat state? And the whole time I'm looking it up. I don't know if it is or not, right? And I just hear the male cop goes, he's done his homework. Like, and they're like, just put your buddy's stuff out on the fucking balcony so he can grab it, or we're gonna arrest you for theft. But like, because I told him that he had attacked me and that's why I hit him, Texas is only one of two mutual combat states, Idaho and Texas. So just me saying that, they're like, well, we have to take both of you guys to jail. If you want to press charges, he's going to press charges, like, but because it's mutual
Yeah,
combat, they just let us both go. But yeah, we can't be friends after that because me and you may get into a fight. It could happen still one day. You never know. We're not done living. Like we could have a disagreement about something, like,
something. It
and
could be about, man, you put too much milk in my goddamn coffee. God damn
yeah.
it. What you mean I put too much milk? Forget your goddamn coffee. And
Don't you
then
know?
it could be some old ass niggas having a goddamn argument.
Yeah, and you didn't know, and it's like you didn't know I was lactose intolerant. You know me 25 goddamn years. You didn't know you trying to kill me, trying to make me die on a toilet right
Jesus.
now. You try-
You know, goddamn well that
But I
shit
know
give me
one thing that even if we got into fighting with canes, even if we were that age of like, oh, now we about to have a duel, put too much milk in the coffee. Like, I know one thing that would happen at the end of that, and it wouldn't be that you would call the police. Like,
no.
so that's the real reason that I don't fuck with Juicy ever again is because we could have gotten into some shit, and it could have just been some shit.
See, that's the difference with black people, man. We won't talk to you for a couple of days. You end up calling, hey, you hear me say, what the hell you want, you piece of shit? Yeah, you forgot you tried to give me the runs, motherfucker. You remember that? You
Yeah,
remember that?
yeah.
What the hell you want? I was
Diarrhea.
just going,
I got comorbidities, man. Diarrhea could kill a man my age. Shit.
yeah, I was just calling to see if you want to smoke some goddamn weed, motherfucker. Yeah, you already know I want to smoke some weed. But I ain't drinking no coffee with your motherfucking ass no more. That's how I be with black people.
Yeah. Dude, I was thinking about it while we've been talking because I'm gonna write a little article about our origin story, just some funny stories to go. I'll make you a page on the website, and this video will go with it. And then as we add to that, that's what's gonna go in the magazine. Like you'll have even if you just have a idea for an article, just give me notes. You know what I mean? And like some funny catchphrases, and I'll write it. You know what I mean? And we'll just publish it as yours. There's nothing wrong with ghostwriting it as long as it gets done. And we have to have your perspective. Um, but
I
what was I
got
going to say? Dude, I wish we could find a liquor store because we could realistically, with the camera equipment that I have, we could shoot a short, like 5 minute film of what it was like a day at the liquor store. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we got all the characters, bro. We got Bones. We got that guy who would come and get his fucking because think about Bones, like we could be shooting a video of me and you talking, recording our podcast at the liquor store, but we can film Bones taking his sweet time, stopping to get a churro, fucking doing his laundry, like fucking stopping, talking to his mom on the phone for 25 minutes, like while he's coming to
and
deliver us. Like imagine
then,
the film
and then
starts.
go back, look, and then go back to us. We at the store like, damn,
Yeah,
this nigga still ain't get here.
yeah, like
Two,
that's the
two,
narrative. It's two
two
different.
punk ass bags, two punk ass bags, and his sweet feet ass can still get here. And
And
go back, he over there talking to somebody else,
yeah,
chit chatting and shit. Oh,
somebody's
that'll
like,
be
"Hey man, you got a little my blunt's just a little bit short." He's like, "Yeah, I actually do have a little bit of weed." He takes it, pinches our sack to fill up somebody else's blunt. Like, brings brings the diet
oh
nickel bags.
man,
That's actually going to be the name of the film, Diet Nickel Bags, bro.
uh, diet nickel bag. That'll be the best one right there.
Or that because we could realistically with the shooting, the equipment that I have, like the way that my shooting style and the microphones, we just got to find somebody who could play Bones. Or we just got to make you up in like an outfit that's like extra raggedy, Like I'm not that he was, but just to create some separation between you and your character.
Have
You know
you
what I
ever
mean?
thought about? Have you ever thought about using an AI cartoon?
Yeah, are you into tech stuff? Like, do you know which program would be good? Because I'll get it. The problem I have is that there's so many options and
I know.
you don't know
That
which one is going to be the most functional for what you're trying to do. So I'm not
I've
against
been
it at all. And as a matter of fact,
I've been
some of the
trying to do
illustrations
research.
here, look,
It's
let me show you.
pretty
Like,
it's pretty neat on a lot of it.
I
It's
don't,
kind of a lot of good effects and all that, but you just
no,
gotta
I know.
find the right one.
This issue doesn't have any AI in it, but I'm not against using AI tools. Like, but
Because
maybe that's,
specifically for that one right there, the what you
yeah,
just talked about, I think it
right.
would be perfect for it.
Yeah. Did you?
Because you look, you ain't gotta worry about finding casts. You could actually probably type up the casts and the shit probably to generate the month. You know what I mean? Generate
Yeah.
it for skinny
Maybe I
person all
should look
over the
into
body.
this. Like maybe I
You
should
know what I'm saying?
try with I'll try with like a free one and see just how it is to manipulate them and then see what I need from the tool and then do research from there to find the right tool to do it. But I think you're right because yeah, we could shoot it and it would look cool and it would be dope as fuck. But there's too much coordinating. I gotta fly there. We gotta find a liquor store that'll let us do it. We gotta either cast somebody as Bones and film a second unit, like or I can just AI generate it because it is about the story. Like, and that is
Yeah,
a good that's a
it's
good
all
mental
about the
image.
story. Because think about it.
Because if
Because
people knew,
you could pick different voices. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You could put Bones as this kind of voice. You could put this person as that kind of voice. You know what I'm saying?
But also, it's like if you think of this as like the events that took place, also like the first day, the day that I got the job there, I had like a crazy day where I skated with my buddy Curtis. I drank out of a fucking New York City fire hydrant for the first time. I got a DJ gig, a job, and hooked up with a chick all in the same day. And it was like the first day out in New York, like since I've been back. And and I went to work. I went to the interview in fucking cutoff shorts with a skateboard because I've been out all day skating, right? And I was like, I'm definitely not gonna get this job, but I'm gonna just follow through and go to the fucking interview. And they fell in love with me. Anetta and who was the other Joe, the girl? She had a crush on me the whole time. And
Yeah.
and then I didn't know that you guys, like when they came and asked the staff, who do you think we should hire just on appearances alone? And everybody was like, oh, look at that skateboard guy. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
Norberto,
Yeah.
everybody. I was voted on the island, bro. Like it was meant to be. Like, and we were friendly at first, and then we had a little falling out. But then I don't remember what it was. At what point I was like, yo, we need to be recording a podcast. Like, because I've always, I've said this to you a million times, but for the viewer who might be seeing this for the first time, I think that anybody who's like neighborhood funny, if you're the funniest guy in like five people smoking a blunt, you are true comedian. Like, because I've hung around comedians and 90% of those motherfuckers they're trying to be funny. They're out there
Yeah.
like grasping at straws all day long, trying to make jokes about everything. And you can fucking if you could do stand up on stage like it was a cipher in a fucking in a
Oh,
neighborhood park.
I know what you're
You get what I'm
talking about.
saying? Like
Yeah.
if you could do stand up like that, if you could picture that, you would be selling out fucking arenas like Cat Williams and shit. You know what I mean? Like because you are just naturally like one of the funniest. I think you're really stoned right now, or you ain't had your coffee or something. But
Cause it's not, cause the shit that I be thinking about it is, I got so much in my brain, I ain't ready to let it out right now.
no, here's
I'm
what you got to
telling
do.
people, this right here is just all new. Next is gonna be everything else. Is gonna be
You know when you get in one of those moods where you're fired up and you got to call Millhouse because I'm the one that can receive the rant the best. You got to go home, drink you something, smoke you something, set this all up, and then just text me or call me and say, send the link. And I'd be like, what, Akeem, are you okay, buddy? Like, and you're gonna be like, just send the link, Millhouse. Just because I
Cinema.
already know
God.
if people knew how high energy you are when some of the phone calls that we have, like that's the point. And that's why if people don't understand like how difficult this kind of comedy is to fucking harness. Like, remember how many hours and hours we'd record? And
Oh
then
yeah,
and
son.
I'd
We
get
used to
like
record like 2 hours, 3 hours type shit.
get a 15
Sessions.
get a
Like, nah, do
15.
that. Let's do that one over. All
Yeah.
right, let's do it over. We used to do it like that.
Yeah, we even tried recording a like a hood tour where we pretended to walk around and look at stuff. We were like stomping our feet all loud and shit. It's the theater of mind. That's what they call it in the radio business.
Yeah,
Call it
I
the
know.
theater of mind. Yeah.
They
We put on a good show.
put like we did a lot without even knowing we did a lot.
You know, I have that problem because when Khan was up here having his nervous breakdown, have you seen these videos I made of him playing his sitar? You know what a sitar is?
So Tar, what is
It's that big like Indian instrument where it's like with the guy
what,
sitting on his in like his underwear. You know what I'm talking about? You've seen him. You know what I'm talking.
I think I know what you're talking about.
But yeah, he came up here wanted to fucking play his sitar for homeless people. And I'm not even joking. The first fucking guy we found was just hanging out in a dumpster, like Oscar the Grouch. Like, and yeah, and so we filmed a video with that. But I mean, me and this guy, it reminded me of working with you because he was just so natural with everything. Like, and and we recorded so much that it still didn't feel like we got enough done. But then when you go back and look at it, you're like, God damn.
Damn.
Like we were productive with full-time jobs. Like,
Yeah, I remember you just like, yo, you gotta give me some time. I gotta copy, paste, and get some shit together real quick and put something together. I remember he's like, hey, dude,
oh
you
yeah,
got so much. So
because
you
people
got
don't
so much.
realize that I was recording all that on a phone and I would have to go back and edit all of it down. We would just record like a 2 hour log of fucking audio. And that's another thing maybe you could consider is like when you're fired up, like don't go on a whole rant, but if you want me to write an article about something, you could just send me a voice memo. Be like, imagine an article about this. Like, you know, how come this bodega never has everything bagels when I'm just giving an example, but like a gripe
Right.
or something, you know, or an observation, because like you said, you got a million, you got thoughts that run a million miles an hour.
Yeah.
We can think of it like this. If you have a strong sentence, like if you were like, yo, Millhouse, what about this? I can turn that into a fucking article for the magazine
Gotcha.
because all we need,
Gotcha.
I'll make an image to go along with it. And you know those like Mad Magazine comic strip ones?
Millhouse, what about this? Goddamn New York Knicks didn't win a championship for 53 years. They
Yeah.
finally did this year. Goddamn New York. I swear to God. It looked like when the ball dropped, but worse.
Oh, I know. That's the only time I was jealous of that I wasn't in New York was watching all that footage of people partying in Times Square and shit. But
Man,
like
man, it was, man, listen. Epic, bro. Epic.
the Knicks won? What? What are you talking about? What?
What? Win. Win. That win.
New York Knicks champ got a chip? Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
What? Man.
You know what was funny too is I was like, I had covered this one band and I was supposed to go down to San Antonio the next day uh, to cover another band, but I was hungover than a motherfucker. Like, and my lady friend had a medical problem, so I didn't really have to go to the hospital with her, but I needed to be in town for when she got released, and I
Yeah.
was also feeling like dog shit, and I was going to San Antonio the night that the fucking Knicks were about to win. It was that night. I'm like, I can't go. They're gonna smell it on me. They're gonna smell New York City on me. They're gonna smell Knicks
Hey. Don't worry about it. You know how many New Yorkers was in there?
in San Antonio.
You know how many was in there?
Nah, I didn't watch it.
You might as well say we almost took over the arena too.
So I would have been safe. We had numbers. I could have gone down there with
He
a
was
met
good.
tat.
Fat Joe, all of
I
them
could
was
have gone
out
down
there.
with this
You could
guy
have you could
and
have got it. You would have
yeah,
went over there with that. They probably would have been taking pictures with you.
dude,
Like, where you get that from?
put it
Man, come
around my
over here,
neck
man.
like you know how the security
Yeah,
badges like it's all
yeah.
right. Hold on, whoa, real New
Wait.
York fan.
They be like, hold on, stop. They be like, hold on. They make everybody move to the side. Move to the side. Hold on. You right there. Come step to the front. What's that? Oh yeah,
Casey Stengel coming
yeah,
through
he gets to go. Yeah, go behind the tape. Get your pictures on. Hey, you guys can't nah. That's a New
whip, whip,
Yorker right there. You see
whip
what
this
we
out
got
like a
going
badge, you know.
on. Mm-hmm.
Like,
Damn. Yeah, this is
pull it out like
solidified that I'm a New
you know how they
Yorker.
do how the cops be doing this one.
Yeah. Or good or popping with the wallet. Yeah, sir. Yeah, this is such and such. Yeah.
They got to you got to like you got to flap it. You got
Hey, what happened? Oh,
Hold on.
oh, yeah, yeah,
FBI.
hey, yeah, he's good. He's good.
Let him through. Let him
Let him
through.
through. Let him through.
Duck under the
Yeah,
crime
let
tape,
him
scene of
through.
the crime. Do you think does it work with the wallet? You can't see the wallet. Yeah, you can't.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can see the wallet.
Show that
Yeah.
in the police line. Like, hold on. Real New
Hold
Yorker
on.
coming through, Mets hat on.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
that's it. Yeah. Hey, yeah, let him through. He deserved that. Uh-huh.
Yeah. No, I was
Yeah,
really
man.
happy. I always oh, you know me, I always root for the underdog. And I also just knew people like you. Like I saw something, I've been trying to get you to reach out to me on Facebook and stuff. And I saw you leave a comment on somebody's thing where you said, I want it in four. All you said was, I want it in four. That was the only thing you said
Yeah,
in the
I
comment.
wanted him. Yeah, I wanted him full
Yeah.
because we was winning. But I seen a video with this kid, man. He made a video saying he said my mayor is Muslim, my bagels is Jewish. Something something Nixon five. And I ran with it. I just ran with it. I said, yeah, Nixon five. We're gonna go take it in their hometown because they came and took it in our hometown. We're gonna go to their hometown and take it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was only right.
Yeah.
I
That's true.
told I told motherfucker that alien. Let me tell you something about that alien over there. It's a dirty player, man. He mushing people. But this is what happens when you got David and Goliath. You know,
Yeah, it was a Clash of the Titans, straight up. I mean,
instead of a
I mean,
stone, instead of a stone, use the basketball. You know what I mean?
yeah.
In his face. Hold that.
I don't know. I still have this theory, man, because you're like me, where we're both kind of like redneck conspiracy theorists to some degree. Like we believe that the people in power are pulling strings. And so when I always thought it was strange, right? I'm gonna say this low so they can't pick me up. But uh when I lived in San Francisco, the tech boom was happening, right? And San Francisco was kind of polarized. And then the Giants win the World Series like 3 out of 5 years. Just saying, dude. And then New York is like in the media right now. Taylor Swift's having her fucking wedding at the Garden, fucking Matayami or whatever the fuck his name is, like
Yeah, I know,
all the
man.
ice stuff, everything. And then the Knicks win. I don't. I mean, I don't really care as long as like teams I like are winning. That's orange, both of them. You got to remember, Giants
Yeah,
and Knicks.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
go with the
yeah,
orange team.
yeah.
But I think maybe
So
there's something to it, like because I had this thing with the fucking Kansas City Chiefs, right? Okay. First of all, I was driving through New Mexico, and there's a lot of, if you ever wonder where Native Americans are, where the Indians are, it's in fucking New Mexico, bro. They all went there. Like, you stop anywhere you stop, it's tons of Indians. It's cool. I've never met a lot of them, right? But you know what their number one favorite football team there is?
what's that?
The motherfucking
Kansas City
Cowboys, dude.
Cowboy.
Cowboys and Indians. Can you believe that shit? I did. Every truck stop I went to, like, you see an Indian dude look just like the Cleveland Indians logo, Indian guy, right? And he got a Cowboys jersey on. I'm like, that's a sick sense of humor right there, bro.
Yeah,
Cowboys and Indians. But think about this. Kansas City Chiefs, right? You know how many people go for that team? Like how big their fan area is?
it's
Like,
not that big.
oh, it's huge because everybody up from like Iowa to Nebraska, all the way out to Colorado, Kansas,
Oh
all
yeah,
this big part of the Midwest, they don't have a football team, so they all go for that's the closest one to them. So you see Chief
yeah,
shit everywhere, and
shit.
so I'm wondering. I always wondered, like, if they have the biggest fan area, right? Then they probably sell the most merchandise, right?
Nah,
Kind of like the New England Patriots, like they were really successful for a while because everything from Boston up, plus all the people who moved to Florida from New England, like, and then all the bandwagon jumpers. It's like they have a huge fan base and they're also successful. So they stand to get more viewers for advertising. They stand to sell more fucking food and beverage at the games. They stand to sell more merchandise if they have these bigger audiences. You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
Oakland, I mean, like, San Diego Chargers fans aren't everywhere. They're only in
nah, they
San
not.
Diego. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no.
That's
New
mine.
New York fans are everywhere.
It's true. It's true. And then you always have people who fucking, whenever a team wins, they got a hat the next day. So it don't matter who wins in some places. Like,
Word.
yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm gonna have to get going because I gotta go do something and whatnot,
No,
man.
I get it, man. But welcome back into my life, my friend. I missed you, brother.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely. I
um,
got this now. Now we good.
yeah,
Got this set up.
we can do
We
this every
straight.
week. I've been looking for somebody to. One thing that Matt Cox told me was, you gotta. The thing with YouTube is you gotta be consistent, and we're not consistent. We make good shit, but we're not consistent. So, like,
I
if you
got you.
want, we can try and do it like once a week, like, and just to stimulate the algorithm, and plus, it give us time to hang out. This is as close to hanging out as we can get.
I
So,
got you.
yeah.
Yeah, I get off. See, I get off late and shit. So
Oh, so it'd be hard for you to talk on the.
nah.
Oh, okay. Because you can get this for your phone too. You can download Zoom on your phone, and like, you remember how you were talking about you wanted to film out on the street?
Copy.
You do that now. Like, so,
I see what you're saying.
yeah, yeah.
I think I seen it on my own phone one time.
Yeah, I got a little bit of playing around money right now, and I was planning on going to San Francisco like at kind of like the end of summer, but I have to go there in December now. So
Okay.
I might be coming out to New York just to see you, just a day or two trip, man. Like, so let's be in touch about what your days off are. I don't know if they're the same every week, but it'd be cool to
Yeah.
plan around that. But
All right. Just
all
let
right,
me know, man.
yeah, hell yeah.
I'm gonna hit
I know
you
I've
up. All
said
right.
that like a million times, but did I
But
say?
I'm definitely gonna be hitting you up a lot. Definitely, because now I got this.
Yeah,
So
please do, man. Yeah. I
yeah,
miss you, man. It's not about the work. Like, I think that it's fun for us to have work that we make that we can look back on and be fond of those times. But like,
so
I just want to
so
talk to you more.
what you could do is you could start flood my messenger with some videos and stuff, so I can look over them things and gotta be having something to talk about and everything.
Video, you want like reels or like videos that we've made so
Yeah,
far?
yeah, reels and all of that. You know what I mean?
Are you on Instagram?
Nah, I don't got that shit.
Can you get it just for that reason? Like, just
Nah,
so
if I
it's easier for me. That's really the only social I use. So to be able to send you stuff from there. As a matter of fact, I have a guy who sends me a shitload of reels, and I think it would be great to get your reaction on a lot of them. Like,
Alright, I'm gonna make space for that shit on this phone here, and I'm gonna
yeah, take your
download it.
time, no big deal. And if you can't do it, we'll figure something out. We got email. We can always do email. I actually kind of
Yeah,
sometimes.
just send if you could send like two or three to my
And
email.
if you get a chance, like kind of skip around in the there's a ton of new shit. The chainsaw YouTube is the same YouTube that I've always been using. I just rebranded it as chainsaw but there's a ton of new videos of what I've been up to. So like it'd be really interesting to because Khan's a crazy son of a bitch. So if you get a chance to watch some of those like with the dead horses and playing sitar for the homeless and like all that shit, I know you're gonna have some funny takes on that. So I'll just send you. It's all actually on on the website. If you just click around on, I know you don't know a lot of those names, but if you just kind of explore a little bit on there, you'll kind of see everything that we've been up to in the YouTube channel as well. But
All right, I
you said you got
got
to
you.
go, and I tend to draw these things out, so I'll.
Yeah, just do just on if you could send a send a link for what you call it for YouTube the
YouTube.
change.
Yeah,
Yeah, send it to my messenger that way I could automatically get it and I could get on it.
yeah,
That way I could get my material ready for you.
yeah. See where we're at, see what we're up to, and then we'll start. And you're gonna see like it'll feel a little daunting at first because you just, like start to look at everything as an opportunity to either make a joke or write an article about, but it'll just come out naturally. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, I
we'll
know.
get one, and then you'll be like, oh, okay, like these will just happen. Like,
Yeah, I just be looking at shit anyway. 9 to 10, I just look at it. I might not say nothing about it,
yeah.
and then out of nowhere, you could be like, "Yeah, I was watching that video." Blah 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 blah. I'm like, "Oh, you talk about that video? I remember that video."
Or if you
And
see something on the street that you haven't observed, like the other day, I was just
yeah,
craving McDonald's breakfast, and so I got McDonald's breakfast, and it was terrible. But there was a fucking bum out in front asking me for money, and he had a fucking "Make America Great Again" hat on. He had a Donald Trump hat, and I'm like, "What did he do for you? You're homeless. Go ask fucking Donald Trump for change."
exactly. Yeah,
Make America Great Again hat on a homeless guy. That's something about our times right there, bro. Like,
Yeah,
dude don't got a house.
bro.
He voted for Trump.
They fucked up time.
Voted for a real estate mogul. And he ain't even got no real estate. He don't even rent real estate. He don't. All right, man. I'm just gonna end this video or end this meeting. So
All
once I
right,
hit the
man.
button, we're out. But man, I gotta tell you, pains my heart. I haven't heard from you in this long, but I'm so happy to
I might call you. I might call you later on, man. Don't be
do it.
surprised.
Fuck, do it, dude. Like,
All right.
and you got my regular phone number still, right? You didn't lose it, or
If anything, send it to the messenger.
I'll send a message. All right, I'm
Yeah, just
about
send
to
it
hop
to
on
the.
Messenger right now. All right.
All right.